Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. So this is going to be a reading looking at any Pisces placements for the energy of today, whenever it is that you're watching the video. The readings are timeless. That being said, happy birthday Pisces. If your birthday is on the 13th of March, you or your loved ones, happy birthday. I hope you're doing well. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much if you have. Really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. It helps other people find me and the messages. So any support is very much appreciated. And if you're coming over from my main channel, advice to think twice, where I do readings for all the signs, welcome here. And thank you so much for being such a trooper and such an amazing supporter. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces. And remember, these events could be playing out a couple of days in advance, a couple of days after we do the reading, or on the day that we do the reading. Time is fluid here. So let's see what's going on for Pisces today. What does Pisces need to know? I'm not going to take them all, but Six of Pentacles. Receiving something you've asked for, applied for, requested. You've initiated something and now you're receiving feedback, or you're receiving the results that you asked for or hoping for. Charity could be important today. Let's see what's going on for Pisces today. What does Pisces need to know for their highest good? What does Pisces need to know today? What's going on for Pisces today? All right, here we go. I'm still looking for a microphone, so I'm trying to speak up. My voice is not that great, I know, and I apologize, but I just can't seem to find one that, well, I'm not going to say that because I will find one that works. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. I get will they, won't they with this energy. Should I, shouldn't I? Doing pros and cons with something. For others of you, you could just talk about, how this is a busy day and you're focusing on two things at the same time. So let's say it's a busy day at work, but you're also having to plan a birthday party, for example, so you're trying to do both at the same time, okay? Let's see what else we're getting. So this is a situation you're dealing with, and this is what we're going to see playing out today. So what do we have? Well, we have the Ten of Swords, and we've been seeing the Ten of Swords in your readings, Pisces. A very difficult ending, something that had to come to an end. It might not, well, it definitely won't feel comfortable as it's happening, because as we're going through it, it feels like an immense betrayal. It feels like it's unfair. It feels like it's unwarranted. But usually once we embrace the new path that's open to us, because we have no other choice with the Ten of Swords, and we get some distance from the situation, when we look back, we say, oh yeah, I see why that had to happen that way, and it's actually a blessing that it happened that way, okay? Your challenge, the Four of Pentacles. You might be holding on to this, Pisces. You might be struggling. That's what you're struggling with for a lot of you, the Two of Pentacles. Do I move on from this? Do I accept that it's really over, or should I keep trying at this, right? Because with the Four of Pentacles, we're kind of closed off, not releasing something, not opening up to something, okay? And for others of you, this is a situation where you've accepted this, you've moved on from this as best as you could, but you're still healing, and you still feel like you're in recovery, and you don't feel ready to open up to new possibilities, okay? That's what you're struggling with. In the foundation, we have the Seven of Swords. So listen, whatever happened, happened because of someone's lies, betrayals, deceit, theft, fraud, cheating. You can rely on that person, you can rely on that situation, okay? It caused a lot of pain. This is the Magician in the recent past. There was a new opportunity presented to you. This could be in the form of an idea. It could be in the form of a person. It could be in the form of a job opportunity or a collaboration opportunity, a creative idea for you, something to help you through healing potentially, okay? And that's what you're considering. Should I open up to that or not? The Page of Cups is crowning you. You're dying to say something, Pisces, or you're waiting on this communication, okay? If you've take the messages as they make sense, okay, depending on which side of the story you are. But if you are the one that's kind of being closed off, unsure if you should open up to something or not, then you're dying to say something. You're now starting to figure out what you want to say, okay, because this is something that you care about. This is something that you like, all right, you're interested in. Just give me one second. The voice. yeah, you're just, whatever this is, it does pull at your heartstrings. It does spark your interest. It does spark your creativity. You want to pursue it. You want to see what's up. Okay. Hold on, just give me one sec. Okay. I don't like to read without a candle. Let's put you on there. So just give me one sec. There you go. All better. Oh my god, the boys. If you don't know, I've got two very naughty cats, Harvey and Charlie, and they are in mad hour because I cannot get to them right now because I'm recording. So yeah. Okay. Let's see what's happening, Pisces. Let's see what's happening, because it's an inner struggle that I'm seeing here. This is something that you want, but at the same time you're still, you feel like you're still recovering. You might feel like you're not ready, excuse me, to communicate, which is why I'm losing my voice. You might, I don't know if you now have some trust issues you have to work through. I don't know if you're a little bitter still, but you really want this. Hence the Two of Pentacles, all right? It's like, okay, what do I do though? And even with the mask, when I got the deck, I was looking at the deck, right? And I was like, oh, I wonder why they put a mask on the Two of Pentacles. But in this context, it makes perfect sense, and I love it. Why I love it when I see why they asked me to use a particular deck for a particular reading, because with the Two of Pentacles, right? You've been going about your business literally with a mask on. No one knows that you're still hurting. No one knows how hurt you are. No one knows what you've gone through. They know a bit of it, but you haven't told them everything, right? Because I feel like you have also kept, you're closed off. You as well are keeping secrets in that you're not telling people everything that happened for various reasons. I don't know if you're embarrassed. You shouldn't be. You didn't do anything wrong to trust someone. You know, I don't know if you're embarrassed that you lost something, and again, you took a chance. You know, there's nothing to be embarrassed about, okay? It's the other person that's the maniac in this situation, from what I'm seeing anyway, right? Or it was just a dead-end situation anyway. But then it becomes about, okay, well, what have you learned from it? Because if you've taken something away from it, as in a lesson, experience, knowledge, wisdom, strength, then that is not a loss, okay? So be very mindful of your mindset, especially with these cards here. But yeah, people don't know what you're feeling. People don't know what you're going through, okay? You've been hiding it away. And if you were to open up to this with the Page of Cups, the Page of Cups is openness and vulnerability. If you were to open up to this, you'd have to take off that mask and really tell this person what you really think and how you really feel. And if you feel like you're still raw and you're still a little bit exposed, that can be a challenge, okay? That can be a challenge. I fully understand that. But you, at the same time, you really want this, okay? And what I can tell you is it is genuine. If that's a concern you have, you can trust this, okay? At least enough to have a conversation, okay? So let's see what's happening today, Pisces. Well, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, that's good. That's good, because you really want this. With the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands, you're very, very drawn to this. You really want this. You're in your head about it. You've been in your head about it. Shouldn't I? Should I take a chance? What if this? What if that? You've been going through worst case scenarios. For some of you, that do get an element of guilt here, or feeling guilty over something, feeling guilty that you even want this, feeling guilty that this is being offered to you. And if that's the situation, I would advise you to look at that, because this is something that you've manifested for yourself, or this is something that has been given, granted to you by the universe because you've earned it, okay? Karma. With the Knight of Wands, I do see change, I do see action, I do see movement. So I don't know if this other person, party, situation, they're instigating change and movement. If they're moving away from you and now you're freaking out a little bit because you might be missing out on a good opportunity. Or if this is you taking action and, you know, you're coming out of doubt and fear, you're deciding, I really want to go for this. And in a moment of what seems like you being impulsive, it's not really though, right? Because you've been thinking about it for forever. But in a moment that seems like it's impulsive, you just go for it, you take action, you send a message. With the Knight of Wands, it's more than a message. It's messaging and then calling and then being like, let's do this, let's do that, okay? or you're physically traveling to see someone. That could also be the case. All right, so let's see what's going on. Let's get more information on this movement. What is this Knight of Wands here for Pisces? Who's making moves here with this Knight of Wands? So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Star, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like it will be a slow growth. It just needs the first step, Pisces, from you. That's all it needs. It needs the first step. It needs you to just go for it. It needs you to just say, yeah, let's see what this is. Let's see what we can do. That's all it needs, because from there I see making plans. I see an immense sense of peace coming over you, as opposed to the Nine of Swords energy. As soon as you give this an inch, right, there's peace coming over you. There's excitement, hopefulness. Everyone's on the same page. This could be something long-term, long-lasting. Like I said, I see planning to collaborate, to do something together. When do I start work? What's this? What's that? What are the terms? What are the conditions? What are the expectations? Okay. But the conversations are flowing. The conversations are flowing. And that's what gives you a sense of ease, a sense of peace. And at the same time, it restores your hope. Okay. It's very, very healing for you to open up to this opportunity that you've been going back and forth about. Should I, shouldn't I open up? It's very healing for you. It's not only a brand new opportunity to take you to a new level for yourself, Pisces, but it's going to be healing you from the past as it moves you to the future, okay, if that makes sense. It's like a rite of passage with the Knight of Pentacles, okay, in this deck. All right, so let's see. What else for Pisces? What else does Pisces need to know? Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. I mean, what more do you want, Pisces? This is your confirmation. As soon as you do this, you're going to get your confidence back. You're going to get your mojo back. You're going to be excited again, hopeful, spontaneous, fun, okay? All you have to do is speak up. All you have to do is open up and accept this, what is being presented to you. Ace of Cups with the Nine of Cups leads you to your Ten of Cups. Your true Ten of Cups, what you thought you could have here and it went so horribly wrong, you could have here. Okay, that's what's being offered to you. So in other words, the universe is granting you your manifestation. They're granting you your wish of your happily ever after. The issue was you were in the wrong situation, or you were with the wrong person in order to have that manifestation come to fruition, to its full potential. So all that's here, all this situation was a very big and slightly painful, or very painful, course correction. Okay, Charlie. A very big course correction. And if you take a step back, if you just take a step back, okay, if you just release your grip on it a little bit, if you stop going over what happened and why did that had to happen that way, if you just pause for a minute, and I do see you doing that, okay, and you feel better, but then you go back into the cycle of, oh, but what about this, what about that, or something is brought up and it triggers you again, or, you know what I mean, and that's why you just keep going in that cycle, in that endless, like, hamster wheel. If you just release it for a minute and allow for things to flow a little bit, just go with the energy, okay? So if someone's inviting you somewhere, say yes. See what happens. You know, that's what going with it means. Okay, see what happens, especially when it's something that you do truly want. You do truly want. This makes you happy. This makes you smile when you think about it. This gets you hopeful and excited. It sparks your creative juices when you think about it. You start daydreaming when you think about it, right? So I'm seeing you going with it. And as soon as you do, you'll feel a lot better. Okay, because you're coming out of your head, and you'll have certainty, as opposed to fear and anxiety over potential conversations, potential outcomes. And we make it a lot worse in our own heads, let's be honest, okay? As soon as you open up and you say yes, or you say hi, or you say whatever, you know, going with this is, number one, you'll feel a lot better, because it's like you'll see a response, you'll see that it's mutual, you'll see that it's reciprocated, you'll see that the interest is there on both sides, so you feel a little bit more balanced out, more even out. And then when you start talking about what's possible, what's available, what you want to do, where you want to go, it just flows, and you laugh, Okay, I'm seeing laughter, I'm seeing excitement, I'm seeing cracking jokes, and it's almost like you also catch yourself, Pisces, like, oh my God, I feel like myself again. I haven't felt like myself in a very long time, you know? Just free, and everything's possible, and hopeful, and excited. I don't know what happened over here, but it really wrecked you, Pisces. I do see that. I really do. And it was not right, I can tell you that much, but I can also say that it was a divine course correct. It may not feel like a blessing right now, or as you're going through it, or as you're trying to come out of it, it may not feel like a blessing. But if you embark upon this new path that's available to you, that you want to go for, by the way, okay, that is your true wish fulfillment. That is your true wish fulfillment. That is where you get everything you want. Okay, I'm not saying that lightly. All right, Pisces, so something to consider, absolutely. Not only consider because you've been considering it and you're not going to happy places, it's something to act upon, Pisces. Take a chance, see what happens. That's all you got to do. See what happens, you know? Listen, if all else fails, if you've got no other way to look at it, with the Ten of Swords, you literally have nothing to lose. You've lost everything, that's what this feels like. So you literally have nothing to lose, so why not? You know what I mean? If that works for you, looking at things that way, then that's how you look at it, because it's true. It's like, what else am I going to lose? Nothing. So I might as well go for it, see what happens. Right? So whatever mindset you have to adopt to get yourself out of overthinking into action, that's what you do, okay? That's the mindset you adopt. Because they're showing me in the Knight of Wands, I'm like, what? It's just drawing my eyes to it. I'm like, what? There's a second person in this card. I did not see that until now. These are your angels, your guides, your guardians protecting you. See all the feathers. You might be seeing feathers, dreaming of feathers, seeing feathers in actual feathers, or drawings, tattoos, something in photographs. You're seeing a lot of birds. I don't know. Okay, that's your confirmation that this move is divinely guided. This move is protected. This move is the right thing to do. Okay, and you're encouraged and you're supported, but they're not going to make it for you. No one's going to make this move for you. The other person's not going to chase. The other party, they're not going to chase. They're not going to push. They're not going to insist. They're there. The opportunity is there for the taking, but you have to do the taking. You have to take that step. That's all you got to do, Pisces. Okay, it's one step. That's all you got to do, and then it comes together. It comes together. It just flows. All right. I can see the fear. I can see the anxiety. I can see the overthinking, and I've been there. But I don't know if it's the best thing to do when I get like that, to the point where I overthink, where I start going in circles and just ruminating over the same information and the same potential outcomes and the same everything. I catch myself, because usually you start losing sleep. You start sleeping very poorly, or it shows somehow, okay? And that's when I catch myself that I'm at that point of, oh, hold on, this is where I started this entire overthinking process, and I'm right back here again, and it's been a few days, so okay. I just do something. I don't care what. I just do something to break the pattern, to break the cycle, to bring new information in, to consider, right? As opposed to just going over the same thing over and over again. And for some of you, that's exactly what this is. Just do something. Anything. Just go for it. Just anything. Okay? My boys have lost their minds. Harvey, I bet you anything he's on top of the fridge, meowing bloody murder. Okay. So we have quarrel, choice, and excitement. Listen, this is your choice, Pisces. What you're leaving behind, arguments, drama, not on the same page, constant power plays, constant power struggles, big egos, having to prove yourself, having to prove that what you're saying is the truth, even though you never lied to them to begin with. So it's like, where did you get that from? Okay, this is your choice. And what's on the other side of it is that Knight of Wands, the excitement, the happiness, the joy, the sunshine after that tower has fallen. Okay? Freedom, courage. Okay, that's the bottom line of what this is. Does Pisces need to know anything else here? Pisces need to know anything else here? Oh. Well, that's a lot, so I'm not going to take that. We have devotion. Whatever you're headed towards, they will match your level of devotion. They will match your level of loyalty. They will match your level of effort. They will match your level of investment. It will be yin and yang. It will be balance. Okay? That's your confirmation. Health. It will be a very healthy partnership, a very healthy dynamic. Again, we have balance energy. Healthy choice. This is the healthy choice. You're going to get your health back, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Okay? And you're going to come out of this restlessness that you're in right now. And look, you've got Mercury here. Again, it's Hermes in this deck because it's the Roman and Greek equivalencies. But it's time for a new beginning, Pisces. It's time for something new. Anything new. Anything new is better than where you've been. Trust me, take my word for it. Okay? So do something. Say something. Just go for it. Okay? Number one. You have to, no one else is going to do it for you, Pisces. That is the crucial point that I want you to remember. This is up to you. It's not a big effort. You might feel like it is, but maybe we've made it bigger than it is in our own head. Something to consider. All you got to do is just put pause on thinking and just do something. Send that message. Make that call. Go out. Go to that place. Say yes. Jump in the car. Whatever. Okay? And it will flow from there. Okay? It will flow from there. Alright? So Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope it helps you. Let me know. And I'll leave it there. Happy birthday. If your birthday's on the 13th, let me know if this helps because it's deep. Okay? It's deep. So I really hope it helps. Okay? Looking forward to your feedback. And I'll see you tomorrow. Alright? Bye for now, Pisces.